It's going to get loaded right back into another truck. The state trooper is going to tax them for all of this usage of this land space. You know, it's like, well, the fact that this one did, we had to put a truck out there, car out there, and the safety didn't woo, and it's just a $7,000 fine. And tow the damn fence up, that's another $1,500. You tow up the rabbit nest, and that's $2,000. And we had to bring all these people out here. Don't see y'all just messed up really bad. $10,500. Oh, wait a minute. I need a cup of coffee. And my wife want to go to Hawaii, so $10,796. Peace and blessings. See? He's sitting there, ain't doing shit. But they gonna charge that company up the ass for that police car had to stay around there. Look at what they gotta do now. Here's the winch. Here's the winch. Gotta come and pick it up. I mean, look at everything that could have been avoided if people weren't so damn greedy to get that load where it needed to be on time. When the weather became adverse as hell, they should have just put the brakes on everything and said, yeah, I know we had an appointment, but for the safety of everything, until this bad weather blow over, we just gonna all sit still. But see, the companies don't want to pay your ass for sitting still. So he had to go. He had to get going. Hotel. Check this out. It says Lakeshore Drive, Chicago, February 2nd, 2011. 2 years ago. Look at this. Look at that. Do you guys know what that means? Let me explain to you what you're looking at. Look at this. Okay, let me tell you guys what you're looking at. This guy's so bad that all these people that were in these cars, see, look, do you see how the windows are frozen over with ice glare? Do you see standing snow right there on the hood of that car? Do you see how snow has drifted up on the side like this, banks right here? Let me explain to you guys what happened right here. This storm hit them. Now you know what I was just saying about the truck, where the truck knew that the weather was bad, but because of greed, it still had to go. Well, listen, look at all these cars stuck in this snow. Don't you believe that every one of these cars had a driver? That means that it was this many brains, and this is just one street. This is Lakeshore Drive. Now, if this happened on Lakeshore Drive, you better believe it happened on all the other streets around there. Okay, Canal Street. You know, there's so many streets in Chicago that won't come to my head right now. I know they got Madison, they got Hallstatt. There's so many. I haven't been to Chicago in over 25 years, but I actually lived there at one time. And this is the fastest damn city you can ever freaking go. This city right here ain't no freaking joke. I'm telling you. If you come to this city right here, you better have your brain turned on, because you got the fastest thinking people on earth right here in the Windy City. Chicago, Illinois is a bad motherfucker. I'm telling you. You better listen to what I'm saying to you. This city ain't no joke. Feel me on that. But anyway, all these people had to abandon their cars and walk home. Now, one time I was in Chicago. You see them there? See? Look at them back there. These niggas right here, I can't see them, but I guarantee you they were out all night jacking stuff out of these cars. I guarantee you that. Or either they returning to check on the conditions of their cars. But I know them busters in Chicago, when they saw all these cars being stranded overnight, everybody radio was gone. Everything that a fool that was smoking crack or shooting heroin or doing whatever type of drug, they ain't care about all this snow. They was out there with 3 hoodies on, 2 pairs of gloves, tearing up stuff all night, getting their money. You better believe it. I bet it's cold too. Look how cold it looks. like mad freezing. Anyway, what I'm looking at is that all this snow didn't just happen without people being warned about it. Everybody knew there was going to be a lot of snow coming. And this is just on Lakeshore Drive. For the people that never been there, don't know. Lakeshore Drive is right around Lakeshore, Michigan. It's one of the real estates that's kind of prominent. You can see the marina from Lake Michigan and all that stuff riding down Lakeshore Drive. You see all the fancy hotels and things like that, like Lee Drive in Kona, Hawaii. But yeah, these people literally got stuck in traffic so bad because the snow hit so hard that it looked like they abandoned their vehicles and went home. That's what it looked like. My point is, how do you allow this to happen? How come so many people, and we all supposed to be so intelligent, end up with this happening to them? Don't you believe there was something that was negligent about this whole scenario right here? Think about it. Everybody whose car is stuck out there like that right now, it's a person that has been conditioned in their mind to be foolish consumers and followers. Anytime is one time here in Vancouver, Washington, it snowed and rained so bad that when I opened my door, it was a slope that went from my door straight down, and then because of the way the grass landscape was laid out, all right, the ice made that slope very dangerous because it tapered off where you could have a good drop right down into the garbage can on somebody's bumper of their car. It could be real ugly. So I immediately, when I went out and almost bust my ass, I went back in the house and I was like, okay, nobody going to school today, y'all might as well go and get back in bed. Because I was like, the whole city is like this. What's the use in sending your children to the bus stop when you know the bus ain't gonna come? I know people are gonna be responsible for driving a bus on ice like that and kill your child with knowing you're gonna sue their ass. And true enough, those buses did not show up that day because I knew this state was gonna be responsible and do the right thing. They closed the schools down. But all these people right here tried to go to work. And when they was coming home from work, that's what it looked like. Cause see, I don't really believe that this type of traffic jam could go on with commuters going to work. Okay, this is what happened. It snowed all day while they was at work. And then when they was trying to get their asses home, this is what happened. See, they went to work knowing that it was gonna get bad. And by the time they left work, it had got so bad that all the going home traffic like this ended up having to abandon their cars. See, what I'm saying is this. If you was getting ready to leave home for work and conditions were so bad where it could cause this type of gridlock barrier or cars, you would do just what I just described to you I did. You would look up and be able to see that and say, oh, hell no, I'm not taking my car out there so it could be stranded on the road somewhere. That's what I thought. Or up against a pole with a dent in it. And I can see ice everywhere. I'd be a fool. And then what I'm going to make? $50 at work? I don't think so. Because this was a long time ago. Like about a week ago. No, it was longer. I'm just trying to be funny. But anyway, the price of living wasn't as extravagant back then. My oldest daughter was only about 5 years old when this happened. I can remember. No, she was about 8. And she was about 15, 16 years, 13, somewhere in there. But anyway, my point being, this is the type of foolish idiocy that you will find yourself ritualizing when you become a foolish consumer. Okay, how's this one? They got the Chicago Transit Authority bus stuck in the snow. Tell me how that happened. That's the CTA. Alright, with this car. Then we got the building in the back. It's been a while since I've been there, but I think that is the Prudential building. All right, that's what I think. I'm not sure, but this one here, I think that's the Prudential building. It's not the John Hancock building. They got. It's been a long, like I said, over 20 years. Well, actually, it hasn't been over 20 years because I was in Chicago driving my truck probably around 2000. So it's been about 8 years, but I wasn't living there. I just used to drive through the loop, the downtown loop area right here. I used to come through Naptown. Anybody who live in the Midwest know that Naptown is Indianapolis. And I just rip through there, right through Indiana, and pop up right here. I forget the highway it was, but I go around that loop and drop my trailer and hop into another trailer and zip my ass right back around that loop and get right back through Indiana. I don't remember the highway, but I used to roll through Indiana, and then I used to drop down on the highway. They used to run up into Ohio, right at that chicken coop. All you truckers know what I'm talking about. But it's been so long, I can't remember all those highways I used to run up and down. But I remember rolling through here because I remember this scenery. I used to go all through Skokie and all kind of places in Illinois. I just don't remember all the names of them. I remember how much damn road construction those interstates are always under. They never seem to do any damn good because all I can remember all my life, from a child to being a trucker, up in age now, around Michigan and Illinois, massive freeway changes that seem to be big all over the planet. Construction of concrete and steel, and eradication of trees. Marriott Hotel. So it's like Mother Nature saying, see, when I get tired, I can just put a stop to whatever I want. You know, don't walk around here thinking that, you know, you're so arrogant, you could write books and fool everybody and steal money and disregard warnings, because I know it's sorry being working diligent, because I know I'm inside of them making them do it. It's actually my energy doing it, so I'm able to see right away what's getting done. And it'll be a lot of this stuff coming back to you, especially Skokie. Yeah, we got something special going on for certain sectors. See, the blizzards go where the blizzards have come from, and all you rich tycoon people that has encapsulated yourselves in egoism that makes you feel like you are suited on a pedestal higher than people on the earth, and that you for some reason should be privileged to reduce everyone, and all you do is hire corrupt business minds to manipulate your matrix and to extract it and administering pretty much to yourself all the life force and extracting all the life force from the unsuspecting victims, the families, the small children, the mothers, the drug addicts, the alcohol consumers, the false accused, false imprisoned, everything that is going on that has made you wealthy. As you can see, these cars right now, frozen solid. That's the state of your assets. All your assets are going to be frozen solid. Stay off the ocean. I see and hear this morning, oil rig blew up, killed 3 people. I'm telling you guys, this shit is not a joke.